any member of this family
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time Tag Team Champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over. This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked. There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
He gets back into the ring, just rubbing salt in the wound now.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Caught with a lariat. Oof. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. The champ taking command.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the 2 best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are 2 very proud teams who feel
Bullseye with the drop kick.
elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Put in the corner now. And that was an efficient display of offense. On the top.
This part of town for these 2 competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go.
Superplex.
Our champion is getting rocked a little.
Getting lifted to the top rope. What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor. Fighting them off and shoving them off the top rope.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. We said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Placing him in the corner. DDT. He catches Jimmy with a counter. Shot connects. Face buster plants him. Drop kick. And this is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
Hell in a Cell isn't it?
Into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Sliding into the ring now. Ooh. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Calculating the next move here. The champ slowing down some now.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort. Suplex. Uppercut. Nasty.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Big E responds. Oh, he flips that around. Bang! Boom!
We'll take things into the ring.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anawani family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
DDT!
Spiked them.
And he's busted open. We need to get the doctors out here quick.
The challenger is getting torn into.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly. The champ's struggling to fight back.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
And Zagari finds the mark.
Oh, Big E avoids contact. Oh, man, what a boot.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Turns it around. And this one might be headed ringside.
Oh, my God. Eats a punch to the face.
Oh, my gosh. I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
The two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Returning to the ring now. Jay with an opening to go high.
Sky high.
That's what you call a bad landing. Oh, man.
Right across the larynx. The powerhouse of the New Day has his opponent up.
With the big ending. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining. at this, just covered.
We're going to shut this down.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Might be going high risk here.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Oh, that got turned around on Woods. Oh.
Ooh, tough with the suplex.
And Big E delivering more punishment.
Yeah, Jay might need to find space to regroup.
DDT. Spike.
Face buster. Plank.
Oh, man. This is a frightening sight for Big E's opponent.
With a big splash. Stomping down.
Look at this raw power.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Big ending.
Could be game over for the Usos.
Saving their teammate and the match for now. Into the ring again now.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
With a wheelbarrow face buster. He's going up. Woods top rope with the limit breaking pole.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Unloads with got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
DDT.
Oh. These four men looking to destroy one another in the name of being called Tag Team Champion.
Pin. Title in the balance.
The New Day retain the title.
Here are your winners, and still
any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so.
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships, being on the same. The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishments.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
And the action is shifting now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Jay looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, it looks like the New Day was able to catch them by surprise. Back into the ring now.
Jumping face buster. What grace. Float over to the DDT. Fight. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right in.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And the champ only gets a count of one.
He's still in this.
Corey,
This game's about winning at any and all costs. This competitor knows exactly what they want to do.
Perched on the top rope. Here it is. Superplex. Massive move there. The challenger just becoming a huge threat to the champion.
Oh, sit-out slam.
And now propped up in the corner.
And he avoids what was coming.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
And goes back into the ring here. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Boom! Read that one. Big knee to stop the maneuver.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Down with force.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE. Springboard, but no home.
And no two ways about it. That move was just dirty. And the frenetic pace the New Day loved so much got a bit halted there.
That is the meaner, more aggressive Jey Uso coming out to play. Debilitating attack on the leg.
Ferocious in there. The champ with the cover. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Face buster plants him. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Shoulder right to the knee. Cover! We can have a new champ here! Strong kick out at 2 from the...
What I'm seeing right now, no one can.
Talking we've heard leading into this match. We've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing too.
Boom! Oh, man! Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Something. Oh, my God.
Evasive maneuvering, though.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Our champion feeling the effects of all the offense so far.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
Turn it around to hit a DDT with authority. Super kick! Dropping the elbow. Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Uso splash by Jay.
Will that be enough to win the titles?
Cover. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Hell in a Cell just became the Uso Penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was volatile.
It lived up to the hype is what it did. The 2 greatest tag teams in the entire industry, raising the bar of competition inside the demonic structure.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Quick thinking from Naomi. Stunner!
Ooh, getting her set up for something in the corner.
Shoulder tackle to the body.
Foot to the belly. A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after taking time off, she's better physically and mentally than she's ever been in her career. We've said it time and time again, Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
And Bayley's having trouble. Perched up top.
Oh, way up. That's a big mistake. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, that's just insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Ah, drop kick to the spine. Oh, drop kick. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back. Inverted DDT. Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. She's back in the ring now.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. Clothesline!
Off with their head. Oh, that hurt to the chest. And Bayley never saw that coming. Oh, what a kick. Placed against the turnbuckles. Naomi climbs the ropes to a
Split leg moonsault!
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, she has bad intentions now, removing the turnbuckle pad. after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear vent.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applies.
Expertly execute.
The guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter. The champion into the pin. The challenger stays alive.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Oh, strong impact.
Ooh. Bayley did her homework there. Ooh. Boom.
What a shot.
She escapes the attack. Big clothesline.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
There it is. Belly to belly.
Bayley caught Naomi right where she wanted her. Now she's got to capitalize.
Bayley looking to end this one. This might do it if it connects.
Rose plan.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
2. Bayley retains the title.
Here's your winner, and still
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history, and tonight she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Forearm smash! Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to. Taking flight.
Body splash.
Shows you how committed this competitor is to winning the title.
Perched up top.
And does not get it.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to...
Oh, this is not going to be pretty, or maybe it is!
Oh, he barely came up with this.
Hurricane Rana on the floor.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
The challenger's fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism. Back and forth, trading reversals. Good night. What a stunner.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
Climbing up the corner. And here we go, returning to the ring. German suplex. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Quick thinking from Naomi. Oh, God!
Off the ropes.
Leg drop!
Able to save herself, Vic.
Block the arm drag, rolls through, pinning combination.
Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Getting the shoulder up before two tells me the end is not near.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. We're going to shut this down.
She's quick to get her shoulder up.
Still in it.
Are we going to see it?
All tied up. Both arms locked up.
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out.
Pow, a drop kick. She gets put in the corner.
A complete lack of respect from Bayley to the ding-dong across from her.
And able to beat Bayley to the punch.
Stunner!
Watch out!
Suicide dive!
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level. Ooh, vicious Russian leg sweep.
Right into the barricade. Sunset flip applied.
Not done there.
Submission! A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. It knew what was coming there.
Oh, the stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
Driven into the barricade. And back into the ring she goes. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. And she just barely makes it back before the official's final count.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
She countered that into her own offense. Stunner! Stunner!
Boom! Rear view. Connecting. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Calls out the rear view. The challenger clearing a path to the title. Horse forearm
Draped across the middle rope. And down.
Oof.
Naomi's heading up top. Perched up top.
Good Lord. Taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Oh.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Blast off!
Takedown, rolls through.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't.
The following contest,
For the first time ever, we have a women's... Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career...
Forearm got cut off the ring. Guillotine applied.
This is the worst spot.
The guillotine locked in. This is all... No, it was an incredible counter. That's pressing. And Bayley hammered away.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. Goes into the corner.
Naomi put a stop to that.
Good night. What a stunner.
Quicker than Naomi there.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has from the top.
Whoa, look out. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring. Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Devastating kick. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long... This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you, too. Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
And retaliates with a counter. And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her. Oh, what a real view by Naomi. Are we headed towards a title change? And she's set right into that corner.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
Bayley is now under pressure.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her up. Look at this, just getting their opponent all tied up here for the neck crank.
Oh, Bayley's dreams about that. How's she going to break this? I guess a couple of well-placed right hands will do the trick.
Stunner! Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
She had that scouted.
Now Bayley looking for some momentum. That could... Are we going to see it? There
set.
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out.
Stunner. Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle.
Being placed in the corner here.
Torturous focus on the leg in the corner.
Tossed aside. Stunner! Stunner!
Kick to the gut. Just a second. Spike with a rose plant. The champ delivering when it counts.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
I can't imagine what Bayley is feeling right now after that kick out. Bayley turning up her aggression, showing that newer, vindictive side of her. Senton! He's climbing to the top. Bayley from up high.
Oh, yeah! Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Oh, Bayley sets her up. Nice play.
The champ might have just sealed things.
A kick out before run by the challenger.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match has already gone for so long.
Bayley feeling like she was just robbed of the opportunity to gain the fall. An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Bayley wearing Naomi down, keeping Naomi from picking up the pace for even a moment.
And Bayley knows she has to close this out soon. Can't allow Naomi any more chances.
Bayley and Naomi both worn down, both exhausted. But this is about winning. This is about being the better woman in the history books. What a drop kick.
Off the ropes. Leg drop.
No way.
Slide out to the floor. What a splash.
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Into the barricade.
She dodges out of the way.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Stunner!
Oh, colliding with the barricade.
Oh, vicious Russian leg sweep.
Right into the barricade. Now's the time to beat the count.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat. She's looking to go top rope here.
Oh, diving leg drop.
Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Positioning her top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
What a
Reversal by Bayley.
Bayley's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
If Bayley was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Oh, it's going to happen. Swanton bomb. And here she goes again. Bayley about to channel her inner madness. Elbow drop.
Shoulders are down. To retain. Bayley retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still.
Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a 3-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back. Sent to the corner.
Back with a rebound.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas. Oh, and an elbow drop for added measure. Narrowly escaping there. Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
Oh, drop kick. Oof. And saw what was coming there.
Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter. Opponent on the apron, a precarious position here.
Spiked with a heat seeker.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup.
But from the top.
Oh my God, what a move. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover. Oh, look at this. Armbar slipped underneath and able to counter.
Dropkick finds the spot.
The challenger is fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit.
Oh, diving leg drop. Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Drop
Kicked all the way to the floor.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment. No way!
Slide out to the floor, what a splash!
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money. Delivered into the barricade. Face front off the barricade. Oh, man.
Exploder suplex!
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. She's back in the ring, ready to get back to business.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Look at that counter from Bayley. And that prevents Bayley's attack.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Right into the ring post. What impact. Bayley turning up her aggression, showing that newer, vindictive side of her.
My God, enough! The champion doing everything to retain here.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
He gets around the attack.
And she quickly turned that around. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship.
Naomi finds her target with that one. And Bayley is being humbled here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Uh-oh.
Sliding under the ropes into a splash on the floor.
And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Gets put into the barricade.
Solid punch.
Setting up. Oh, vicious Russian leg sweep.
Right into the barricade.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Oh, it was a stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Bayley's game plan isn't working.
Uh-oh, feel the blow.
Here it is, cinched in. Bayley has been compromised.
A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. To the back of the knee.
Boom, there's the rope plan.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
And Bayley can barely believe it. Bayley had her dead to rights. Thought she had the three, but it was a factor of milliseconds.
Big elbow. Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next.
What a reversal.
Rear view by Naomi.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Looking for the pin. No, we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With the famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T.
To the sky!
All the way to the outside.
All that size and momentum, landing with a sickening thud.
Just punishing the leg.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Sika wanted to bring. Boom! Nothing fancy with that boot.
He quickly slides into the ring, looking for something, anything under the ring.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Boom, right the button. Jab, lifted up. What's next?
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
Well, this is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon above the ring. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how...
From the top!
Whoa, what landing!
Completely throwing self-preservation up. This is getting out of control.
You gotta be kidding me!
The table!
Boom, what a punch! Just a sure sign of desperation.
That's using your head.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh! Whip back into the ring. Oh, kendo stick right to the head. Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. Draped into the deadly tree of woe position.
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it will take for the Dudley boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Backbreaker. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
So far, this tables match has been just as... into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
Here come the tables.
And he's being somewhat backed into... And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Came down like a lead balloon.
Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors.
Here comes the A-Champ.
As we say at WWE, expect the unexpected. We expect...
Down around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
No good. The rope stopped the pin.
Bam!
Did you see Mello's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Mello thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at Spring Break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Big boot.
Samoan drop.
Propped up in the corner.
With the counter. Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Mello has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Mello has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face to face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure. and just in time, he gets out of there.
Everything he can do to create space here. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the title.
Got to be a tough situation for Carmelo Hayes here. He's up against an opponent he could never have planned for.
Oh, but there's a clear strategy, Cole. Solo Sikoa has an injury to his left knee. Solo had a brutal Falls Count Anywhere match last month here in NXT, and he just faced Drew McIntyre on SmackDown just a few days ago.
It's very unlikely that Solo's knee is 100% today. Melo needs to focus on further damaging that knee.
Running senton! You got to imagine that Roman Reigns
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes. Bust. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
And Carmelo gets cut off.
Clothesline. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Solo now going up top.
From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Sikoa prevents that from connecting.
Solo lining it up, maybe moments away from capturing that.
Winding up.
Samoan spike.
The challenger comes up big.
Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second.
Time for him to get back.
From the top.
Through the air. It connects.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Uh-oh, guys.
We should probably take a step back here.
He shoves him onto the announce table, looking to end this in spectacular fashion. Not sure what's next, but I'm certain it will not end well. Spiked onto the announce table. DDT.
On the outside. Look out below.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
From the apron. Yes, he had that coming all night.
Taken down by the neck.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Hayes quick to counter.
And Hayes is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Hayes was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own in.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. Down with the Samoan drop.
This might be it.
Digging deep for a kick out.
That is just pure instinct at this point. and now placed in the corner.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, from the top rope. Ripped off the ropes in a hurry. From the top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Sharp knee.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good. Oh, missed connect. Ow!
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Sikoa is focused on finishing this. Finds the room to land a back elbow. Trap the arm. Into the neck breaker. Oh, he saw it coming.
Oh, my Lord!
Carmelo hands with it.
Oh, my goodness, what a cutter. The champ taking care of business here.
2 count. No way. No way.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark, or is it the challenger's last gasp?
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
What a way to celebrate a year of NXT 2.0. Two of its
Cover to be crowned champion.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title now going to Smack.
I ain't doing this one.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the tribal chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest fit.
What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor.
Superplex! Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
Defiant counter to Reigns. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
Even before Seth put his gear on,
he got him! Is he gonna lock this in?
The more he fights, the more pain he's in. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Just hot shot it to the outside.
He gets
bang. Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball. Oh, ouch. Oh.
Taking things to the top rope.
Sky high.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
Hooked up for the small package driver.
Look at this. Snap suplex.
Rollins. There's a forearm to the back of the neck. Good defense there.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Big boot. Ah, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Ah, jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Rollins continuing to mock Reigns, continuing to infuriate him as he attacks the Tribal Chief.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle. Big reversal by Rollins.
Being placed onto the top rope. Rollins carefully placing his opponent on the top turnbuckle. Here it comes. Superplex. Rollins rolls through.
Into a Falcon Arrow.
Oh, man, this might be it.
And the pin is broken by the champion.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Rollins looking to end it.
Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stop.
We might see a new champion crown.
Shoulders are down. And a kick out. What on earth?
How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
Rollins is starting to lose his temper. He needs to put that aside and refocus.
Rollins just oozing confidence out of his pores. He's got the champ on the ropes right now.
Boom, fights back. Oh, clothesline. Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring. Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof. Reigns so close to...
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced.
This is the tightest I've ever seen Roman squeeze this.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
What a clothesline!
Ouch. Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
with a kick.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Oh, classic Rollins with a springboard knee strike.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Getting him right into the corner.
Crushing impact in the corner. And an elbow for good measure. Brought in the hard way.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Clothesline in the corner. Roman Reigns has just taken command.
The power and rage of the tribal chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Roman getting ready to finish this, to finally vanquish the...
Roman Reigns so dominant. Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many superstars. Seth Rollins close to losing this.
It's a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it. Oh, God.
Superman! The champion into the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight is...
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Koa, Tamatanga, Tangaloa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
He's balancing on top of the cage with something dangerous in mind.
Please no!
Good God! What just happened?
Using the verticality of the cage to brutal effect.
I can't believe that connected.
Up high. Went for it all, but gets nothing. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
A lot to prove.
Oh, look out! Boom!
Being carried around now.
Into the foot slam!
He's definitely been worn down a little. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Sami Zayn's got everything going exactly how he wants it.
Beautiful athleticism. Solo Sikoa's group experience inside this.
The ultimate test of balance here.
Oh, no. Don't do it!
Oh, my God!
All the way from the top of the cage. An insane all-or-nothing attack.
Putting everything on the line.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
We can't be far from the finish line now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Boom!
Jacob Fatu cuts him off. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. DDT! Fight!
Oh, God!
And his head is taking even more damage.
Man, what timing on that counter. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs... What's he doing, guys?
Throwing caution to the wind.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the step. No, 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 no! And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack.
What the hell did we just see?
There is no recovery from that. This match is as good as over.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him. Some good contact by Jey Uso.
On point.
Jacob Fatu is able to dodge that.
Look at this. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war.
And now from
Both wrists captured.
no, 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 no!
Bad timing, poor decision-making, everything that can go wrong did go wrong.
Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Painful attack focused on the chest.
Placed into the corner here. And looking at Jacob Fatu. Super kick!
Good night. Oh, man.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
What a counter power slam. And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. Taking steps toward the top rope. Oh, and Tonga Loa gets cut down there. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa says he is, and more.
Hey, guys, this is what War Games is all about. Four bloodlines leaving it.
Sami Zayn has his opponent seated on the top rope.
Here we go.
What's he looking for here?
Buster on the top turnbuckle.
And that can vanquish Tama. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Jey Uso, got it hooked.
Entering the ring and just
With a torque on the knee, rolling through now. Couple of kicks will break it.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got Uso.
And now Jimmy Uso.
Will Jimmy seal this up? Elbow drop. Super kick.
Caught in a bad spot. Lands face first.
Oh no, it looks like that on the top.
Looking for the... And got away with that one.
Kendo stick to the skull. Oh! Ooh, man.
He counters with a great reversal. He can't seem to find any answer here.
Well, I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Rubbing blow.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are in a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top.
And now, from 20 feet up,
There's no way.
Is that no way?
oh no, it's there!
That was vicious. Jey nailed all of it. He's not interested in just evening the odds. He wants the advantage, and that weapon gives it to him.
And it's time. War Games is officially underway.
The battle lines have
Blast off.
He gets out of the way. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Poorly timed offense there.
Blows right to the body.
It's 2-on-1. Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
Oh my God. Picture perfect backbreaker. And looking at Jey Uso.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
He's setting up the table in the corner. This isn't going to be good.
Boom. Nasty boot by Zayn.
This could do it for the win.
He just pulled through the table. And who knows what he's thinking now.
There are no
And Riddle could put it away here. He gets the kick out after the one.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. Tonga twist. This could put a stop to Zayn. And then quickly the cover.
And then back to Reigns. And so much damage has been done to the head here. This is looking grim.
Yeah, I really don't like the looks of this. Can we get medical attention out here?
Back to the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's...
Will Jey take advantage? The lights are out.
Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. And then slamming their opponent's face to the canvas.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Just launched. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
How cool looking to capitalize after the reversal. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus.
Era in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
And that canceled out Tama's offense.
Tama looking evasive.
Sent into the corner.
Double headbutt.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is...
Watch out! What impact!
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle. Up he goes. Oh, devastating.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. Not looking good in this position.
Planted face first.
Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Tag. Great agility. You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Now going to toss the man outside. He's getting pumped up, ready to go. This could be his opportunity to put him away. Is he going to fly? Feeding off the WWE Universe. Here he comes.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And he gets sent back into the ring. Oh, ref in the way there.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Turning the tables. What a clothesline. Now positioned out of the top rope. All the way up top. Nasty arm drag.
Ooh, pow! And a clothesline. What a headbutt.
Vicious. The Street Profits look more staggered than swaggered there.
Tom held.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Tag made. Here we go.
Flying.
Impact. Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here. Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
And Thomas' focus got lost there.
Yeah, with that, the Street Profits proved that where there's smoke, there's also fire to get burned with. Forearm to the kidneys!
Oh, he had that scouted.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Thomas saw what was coming. Clothesline!
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. And tag! He finally made it. Elbow thrown, saying not today. Got out of the way. Sunset flip! Oh! Oh!
This could do it! Quick count out after one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Jumping DDT.
My. Ooh. Oh, clothesline. He is looking to do some serious harm. Tag made. Fresh partner in.
Oh, man, he is fired up now. Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the Tongan death grip. Got able to free himself from the grip. Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Right on the arm.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Able to capitalize on Ford's mistake.
Denied with an elbow.
Power slam. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Kicks out.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Playing possum. I love it.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Oh, his body has to be racked with pain. And he just got caught good once again.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. Oh, boom!
Getting set up in the corner now.
Clothesline in the corner.
Oh, man. Karate chop to the back of the neck.
He's placed into a precarious position.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Almost took their cover. Is it enough? Forces the shoulder up after two.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Tag made. The Islanders, what do they have planned here?
In smoke.
And there he goes, scoring the fall. Stopped cold with a body block.
My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over. Oh, fought back with an elbow right to the jaw.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Clothesline.
Oh my gosh!
And into the corner he goes.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
And he retaliates.
Oh, knee to the face. That's gonna hurt.
And Haku with the counter.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
DDT.
Caught with that sharp elbow. A big boot. Peerless position for him to be in here.
Bad things on the horizon. Someone's gonna get hurt real bad.
Avalanche back body drop.
And Haku looking to secure victory. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tom and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tom...
What?
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Belly to belly! Oh, that was impressive. Leg drop. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Oh my God, all the way to the floor.
Absolutely.
From the top. What? They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong enough to lead the bloodline.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking from the top. What? The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Caught with a clothesline.
Boom, what impact! Placed him in the corner here.
Oh, compressing them with a splash.
Rikishi, top turnbuckle. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Oh, right to the throat.
Oof. It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him. Gets the reversal.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Kick out just before two.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
And Tanga Loa got turned around there. And Tanga Loa heads him off with a pass.
One counter met by another. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Headbutt by Kishi. Oh,
Kishi
no.
getting his opponent in position.
Turn out the lights. The party is over.
Rope shaker. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Rikishi finds his target with that one. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Tanga Loa has to trust his instincts at this point.
Caught in the hard way.
This match is getting the better of him.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Playing him on the top rope.
Set all the way to the outside. Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Making his way to the top here.
Take off. You gotta be kidding me.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Oh, roll up here. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Now trampling the opposition.
effect right there. I kind of like it.
I'm taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. Oh! And his head is becoming a bigger target. Where Casey got him! Right where he wants him! Stops the attack with a hit to the gut. Samoan drop!
Both wrists captured. Man, knee strike.
Will Rikishi get back up?
2 count.
Around and around.
And Tagovailoa picks up the win here.
The winner of this match, and official, your Tribal Chief,
I think a whole lot of people were expecting this outcome. What other result could there be when you need to defeat a gauntlet of Samoans?
There were moments of hope.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle. Always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you